What is up, my Moon Tribe? I'm Haley, and welcome back to Moon Tribe Tarot. This is going to be for the star sign of Virgo for January 2021. Take what resonates, leave behind what does not. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, where your messages will 100% correlate to your story, because they are specifically for you in mind, you can find all the information, how to reach me for a reading, in the description box down below. If you like the content that I make and would like to support me, please go smash the like and subscribe buttons. Without any further ado, I have already gone to pull your cards off camera, like always for you, Virgo, so let's get right into the reading. Oh boy. Okay, we got the Two of Wands, we got the Nine of Cups, we got the Eight of Cups. I asked what was being walked away from here with the Eight of Cups. I got the Nine of Pentacles, and then I asked why, and I got the Three of Cups. So let's break down the three cards first. So the Two of Wands represents a fork in the road. It represents that either option that you choose, because you might have many, is representative that the world is your oyster. Either way that you go is going to be it's going to be fruitful for you. It just kind of depends on, you know, what it is that you would like to pursue more, which stirs your passion more. That is kind of how this card is read. You pick the one that you think would stir your passion the most. And the thing is, I see you going down that road and having it be a wish fulfillment. This is something that it's not just necessarily a wish made against a shooting star and it just happens. This is made sweeter because it is something that you put the heavy work into, kind of like the Chariot, and you get that success at the end of the day. And because you get your goal success, it represents kind of like dreams coming true. It is made sweeter because of the work put in. Now, I specifically see leaving, and it represents walking away from something that had a lot of potential ability. And the interesting thing about this is, I don't really see you walking away from anything but yourself. And let me clarify that. The Nine of Pentacles, it's walking away from your own independence. And when I get that in a reading, it is usually because when we do this, we are, whether we are aware of it or not, we kind of, I feel like we can allow other people to validate us. We can allow other people to stand in for us and really allow people to make us feel better about ourselves rather than letting ourselves do that. So I kind of see that you're kind of stinting your own success. I kind of see you directly pulling your own success down from you. I feel like you have something attainable. I feel like you had been working on something very solidly. In this case, I think it was being good at working alone and trying to make yourself full. I think that you had all the potential to do that, and I think that you were close to doing it. But it's either that somebody came in with this wish fulfillment, and it's either that it was definitely another person that you were leaving this for. When I get a card like the Three of Cups for, so why was this walked away from? Why did you leave your own stability? It's because you wanted to take the focus on friendship. It's because you want to take the focus on people that you could have these celebrations with. And the Three of Cups can be about love. So I do think that it's very possible for some of you, especially since this is how the storyline is going, that you found somebody that is going to make you, and I do this, so I know what I'm seeing, and that's why I'm calling you out, because this happens to me. I do this, and it's not a good thing. It's, okay, God, so now I have to confess. Okay, so, this is about working on yourself, that you had been working on yourself, and I think somebody came into the picture. They showed you happiness, they showed you emotion, and I think that you are choosing to not work on yourself, whether that this is a thing that you are aware of or not. I think that you are choosing to kind of be like, okay, well, I'm going to spend most of my time with this person. I'm kind of going to stop doing the work on myself because I'm going to allow this person specifically to validate me, be it a friend, be it multiple friends, be it a relationship, be it anything. It's a person that I feel is, you have celebration, you have these things coming in. I see you specifically stinting your own growth and being like, I don't want to do that anymore because I found somebody that makes me whole. And that is not how that works. I'm telling you right now, that's not how that works, and I'm miserable because of it, and it's not going to make you happy. And I know that it's subjective to you, and you might think that it's going to make you happy, but I'm telling you at the end of the day, Virgo, that this is something that if you don't put this is so cliche. I know you're gonna get mad at me for saying this. I don't fucking care. It's the truth. If you don't put the own work on yourself to make yourself happy at the end of the day, you're just going to keep being dependent on these people and relying on them to give you emotion when it's supposed to be yourself. How are you going to be happy with somebody if you can't make yourself happy at the end of the day? Because they're not going to give you something if you can't give that to yourself. And I know that sounds so fucking cliche, and it's so annoying, and it's so overdone, and it's so fucking annoying because it's true. And God, I wish that I could just allow this. I wish that, I could have a relationship and just allow them to completely validate me. I feel like shit. It's not the same thing. You need to work on yourself first, Virgo. This is, I'm not going to ask where this goes, because I'm pretty sure that this is a certain way. You know what, fuck it. I'll ask where this goes for you, because just because you're doing this doesn't mean that it's not going to make you happy, but I think that in the long run, you're taking away from yourself. Nope, there's stability coming in here for you. I feel like you are aware of this. The problem still remains that you are walking away from your own goal success, either to I don't know if you're trying to appease this person, but you're kind of walking away from the things that you want to do in order to have this relationship. I do see stability coming out, but I would really, really caution you to make sure that while you are having this relationship, to make sure that you are still taking the time to walk on yourself. Now, this might even be that you walked away from something in a certain vein. I almost get the feeling that some of you walked away from something potential, like a job, in order to have a relationship, like to move in with somebody. That's going to be very, very, very rare for some of you, and only for some of you. But I get this feeling that you're, because I've done this too. Be with somebody hoping that will get rid of your problems. You don't feel like you have to work on yourself or work, and put that work into yourself. It's a crutch, and I'm just concerned that if you continue to allow yourself to do this, that at the end of the day, I'm not saying that this relationship is going to end, because I don't see it ending. I see it getting serious. The problem with this is that if you get into this and you're not working on yourself, that if this were to ever end, I don't see it happening anytime soon, or at all. I'm just saying, if it were to ever end, ever, it would be very, very hard for you to go back into a place and put that work back in on yourself, because you are going to be putting the focus on this relationship and the validation that comes from that, and you're going to be crushed that this person couldn't give you what you needed, when it was really that you took that away from yourself at the beginning. Make sure you do both. I don't want you to walk away from yourself. I want you to do both, because you can find the balance in this, but you have to be able to come together for yourself at the end of the day. You have to be able to work on yourself at the end of the day to come together with this person if you want this to be successful. I'm telling you this from personal experience. I haven't found it yet, but I know that's the key. You have to be able to do that work first. I'm concerned. All I'm asking you to do is make sure that you don't walk away from yourself during this, because you're going to be dependent on this person, and I don't want you to be dependent on anybody else's success for your own. All right, Virgo, I love you. I wish you the best during this time. And you know what? This is still a really good spread. You still have stability coming to you in a large vein. I think it's going to be more romantic, but you still have success coming to you. So I love you. I will see you on the flip side. Peace out.